my name is Miranda, and today I am here to finally react to the official full trailer of Season 2 of Bridgerton, which is going to premiere 2 weeks from Friday. I feel like it is going to be here way soon before we even know it. I mean, we've waited long enough, so I'm very happy that the wait is finally starting to fly by. So there was a teaser trailer last month, I think actually on Valentine's Day, that came out, and I didn't react to that just because it was only like a minute. And I feel like you didn't really get a feel for the characters, and we haven't really seen Anthony and Kate interact a lot. Like, we've seen kind of like glances between them, and obviously we got that whole scene of them together at the Netflix, whatever that thing was called. But I really wanted to see the full trailer and get a real vibe for what the season is going to be like. I'm so excited to see Kate and to see Anthony take center stage and see their romance play out, because I think it is just so amazing and adorable, and I really can't wait to see how it's going to translate onto the screen. So yeah, let's check out the trailer. Thanks, Mom. I mean, it's what he deserves after what he put Daphne through last season. There she is. Oh, Edwina's so cute. Look at the flowers in her hair. What was that? She does look very young. Like, I feel like that's how it was in the books, because like she was like, why do you want my sister? But like she does look like, you're like, that's too young for you, Anthony. Oh dear. Jeez Louise. Oh, I wonder if that's the guy she ends up with. The sister. I'm so glad they have the doggy. So cute. Little Newton. Oh, there's Daphne. Great. It's gonna be weird seeing Daphne but not Simon. And like Daphne with her kid but not Simon. Like, I just feel like that's weird. Edwina's like, what? Uh-oh, here we go. Jeez. He's like, good job, good. Oh, Newton. You playing for our team, Newton? Trying to get him a see-through shirt? Oh my gosh. Literally, they took the forearm scene and they were like, you like the forearms? We'll give you the whole chest. Oh, he's such a little anxious mess. That's what my friend always says about that, is like, he's just anxious. I like how she's just gonna be staring at him like, get away from my sister. Ugh, so good. Oh, what was that with her? Is that the library scene, you think? I really hope they're having the library scene. Aww. No, he cannot. He can make her satisfied but not happy. Oh, look at the little baby. Jeez. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? They're gonna go after Penelope now? I don't know exactly what happens in the book with Penelope and Colin, because I didn't read their book, but I am very curious, like, how the Bridgerton family, like, forgives her so easily for, like, writing about their lives and kind of making, I don't know, I guess, like, she's not, all her information that, like, really is, like, bad, that, like, bad in terms of, like, oh, now they have to get married, I feel like she hears from people who would, it would already be out there, you know? It's just she's able to get it in a more, like, official manner. But it is just funny to me of, like, how I'm curious to see, which, I mean, I could just read the book, so. But I'm curious to see, like, how they end up being okay, especially, like, Eloise. I don't like how they end up being okay with her, but if they go down a road of, like, her almost getting caught, or maybe even someone finding out who she is this season before, like everyone else finds out. I think that might be interesting. I think it would be cool if Eloise found out, but obviously I feel like that probably plays into book 4 a lot, so she probably wouldn't find out. But I think it would be cool if, yeah, that happens more, because that's the thing, is like I'm going to be so interested in Kate and Anthony that I don't think I'm going to care a lot, aside from probably like Colin and Penelope, who I kind of like. Again, I haven't read the book, so I don't love them as much. But I feel like all the other storylines, I'm going to be like, why is this on my screen? Like, you're gonna go and try and find who Lady Whistledown is, and I'm gonna be like, no, get back to Kate and Anthony. Like, that's what I really care about. So that's where it's gonna be interesting. And then also I'm curious to see how exactly they incorporate Daphne, especially without Simon being there. Like, I feel like obviously you have to have Daphne, because it would kind of just be weird if like the sister just disappeared. But then to me it's weird that Simon's also gone. He was in the books, and him and Daphne are not in the second book a lot. I would say there may be like a total of like 5 or 10 pages, and they're not a big part. It's just, again, like her more helping him in a way of like come to terms with his feelings, and I feel like they're probably going to bump that role up and really make it so he's the one that she talks to, since she's the only one in the family that's been married and has kind of been in a similar situation with like the situation of marriage wasn't necessarily the ideal way you'd go about it. So I feel like if anyone can understand, it's probably going to be her. But Daphne kind of annoys me. And just to put her in this now wise old of like, you have to play the opponent and not just the game you're like, she's like knows all the answers now. I think it's going to be a little like, okay, Daphne, like, let's slow your roll. So I'm really, yeah, just interested in seeing, I mean, I'm interested in Kate and Anthony, but then also Kate's family I think is going to be really interesting and exciting. Like Edwina, and I always thought their relationship with the stepmom was very, very sweet. How like she wasn't Kate's mom, but like she raised her and took care of her as if she was her own, while also still honoring and respecting like Kate's mother and like the presence in her life. I think that's really nice to read, and I hope that they carry that over nicely in terms of like not making it necessarily a taming of the shrew kind of thing of like you have to get to her sister if you want to get to her, but like she just she loves her sister, and she knows that her sister deserves the absolute best in the world. And if her sister is like, yeah, I truly think like Anthony, like I'll be happy even if like it's just a marriage of convenience or something like that, like I think Kate would step aside and be like, okay, yeah, like I just want to make sure you're happy. So I really like that aspect of it. And then I'm also just excited to see, I hope they keep in a lot from the book, because there's a lot that I love. Obviously I love, there's there's a joke where it's like, if I had a nickel for every time that Kate hid under a table and Anthony caught her, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it's happened twice, because I really hope they keep the scene of when he's talking to the opera singer and she's like hiding under the table and he finds her. And then I also really hope they keep in the stuff about her phobia, right? That's the word, like thunderstorms and stuff like that. And when he finds her in the library and helps her, I think that could be really sweet. I remember a moment that I really, really loved in the books, because it's a turning point for Kate and for me as well. I guess a turning point in seeing like that Kate is like sees more to him. So I really hope they keep that in, is when that bitchy girl, that blonde bitchy girl that starts with a C, I can't remember what her name is, but I do think she was in season 1, like picking on Penelope, but she goes to pick on Penelope again, and Anthony is like, oh, Penelope, let me escort you in, like knowing that like he's like the highest of everyone there, so like him offering to escort her in is like showing that like he's like not cool with her picking on Penelope, and is like, I think Penelope's cool. So I kind of hope they keep like moments like that in, where you really see that like Anthony is like an anxious mess. Because like I didn't like in season 1 that they made him more like, you have to get married, Daphne, because in the book, if you read it, he was always like, you don't have to get, like, I want you to get married, but I want it's gonna be for love, like we will take care of the money, so like you never have to feel like you have to marry someone. And then I feel like in the first episode he's like, nah, you getting married, like this is your duty. And I'm like, wait, this is so not Anthony from the books. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle all the stuff with his dad and the anxiety he has around that, and feeling like, you know, he's not gonna outlive his dad, because his dad was like this amazing figure in his life and he couldn't even make it. So like, how can Anthony live up to that? And I think it'll just be really, really fun and interesting and hot, of course. I'm really, really excited to see. I feel like we don't get to see Simone a lot on Sex Education, but when we do see her, she's awesome. So I'm excited to see her like really flourish, and I'm so excited for the costuming and for bringing in another culture to add to everything, and it's just going to be so amazing. Like, I'm just so, so excited. So yeah, if you have seen the trailer, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down in the comments. Let me know what scenes from the books you're most hoping they put in, and what you're most excited to see. There's so much that I'm excited to see, guys. I mean, the game is going to be so funny. I think the thing with him riding the horseback is probably the scene at the end when she gets hurt and he's like racing to her, but now it's in the rain, so it's even more romantic and tension-filled. Like, I just love it so much. So yeah, if you've seen the trailer, leave your thoughts. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!